Good evening, Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. My name is Melanie, and I was born in Burnaby, BC, Canada in 1994. Before the age of 1, my parents and I moved to North Vancouver, where I currently still live, and when I was 3.5 years old, my brother was born. Tonight I'm not going to talk too much about my family. I'm going to focus on my social and academic life throughout the years. I went to 3 different elementary schools, which means I was the shy new kid very often. And I never had trouble making friends until I reached my last elementary school, where all the girls were very close-knit and none of them wanted to be friends with me. So at this time in my life, I started wondering, started asking questions. Was I weird or ugly or fat? Why did these girls not want to be my friend? So this happened for a few weeks, and this time in my life really brought my self-esteem to a quite low level. And then 4 to 6 weeks into my time at this new school, a girl came up to me one day and asked me if I wanted to hang out with her at recess. And I said yes. And this girl named Michelle is one of my best friends still today. A year later, a girl named Lauren also came to our elementary school, and she also became our best friend. So we all went to the same high school together. And in high school, I also had really low self-esteem. I wondered why I wasn't popular, and I also asked questions like, why was I such a loser? And also, why was I such a nerd? But the nerd thing worked out because now I'm 22 in a master's degree program, and that's pretty awesome, I think. Anyway, in high school, I hated school, pretty much. Mainly the social part. I liked the academics. Until grade 11, when I got my first job in customer service, and that made me have to talk to people in my job. So I brought some of those social skills back to school, and I realized that I wasn't as weird as I thought. People were happy to be my friend once I started talking to them. And I graduated high school with the idea that I actually loved high school. Like, I loved my final 2 years of high school. I even asked a guy to prom, which shocked my entire grade. But yeah, I had to leave it because I had to graduate. And then I went to UBC. And UBC was great. I struggled with my first year, especially in the academic portion. I had a lot of friends that went to UBC with me, so that part I wasn't worried about. But I was starting to get B's and C's, and I was wondering why I was so stupid. So I considered dropping out. But after I passed all my courses in my first year, I stayed at UBC and majored in environmental science with Audrey. And I made a lot of friends at UBC through a club called the Environmental Science Student Association, which last year I was one of the vice presidents for. I graduated earlier this year from UBC with distinction, and over the summer I worked as a barista, a server, a tutor, and a research assistant. With my research assistant job, I got to go to Yellowknife and Revelstoke. I discovered my love for small towns. I might want to move to a small town someday. But for now, I'm stuck at SFU, living in North Vancouver. And why I'm here in Toastmasters now is because I want to work on my public speaking. A lot of my classes are discussion-based and participation-based. And for the past 2 weeks, I was actually teaching 4 lectures to my regional planning class. And I was really nervous, but I actually ended up going in front of my class, and I wasn't stuttering too much. It was great. And after those 4 lectures, I felt really relieved. And I want to get to a point someday where I can love public speaking and feel comfortable making eye contact with a crowd, because that is something I do need to work on. Thank you.
Amazing.